Good morning, students. Today's topic is some useful functions in Excel. आज हम देखेंगे some useful functions जो हम हमेशा यूज करते हैं, frequently यूज करते हैं Excel में. तो I have make a list of these functions like sum, average, count a, max a, mean a, if. Many of the function you have already used and you all are familiar with these functions, but there are some new functions like count a, max a, mean a, and if function. So let's have a look on these functions one by one. First, I am starting with sum function. Sum is a function that is used to add two or more numbers. So how we can use these functions? As we know, the function in Excel always begins with the equal to sign. So before writing any function, we have to put equal to sign, and then we can write the function. Suppose I am writing sum 2, 3, 4 and this. So this will produce the result 9. But in OpenOffice we can use binary true or false values also, like जैसे कि मैं कुछ नंबर्स दे रहा हूँ. Suppose this is 8 and here I am writing true. So what will be the result of these numbers? 5 plus 2 7 plus 8 15, but it will produce 16. Why? The value of true is 1. So if I write equal to sum, this cell is C3, so I am writing C3, and last number is C6, so I am writing C6. Again equal to sum, and I am dragging this and close this, so this is 16. So this is new for you all. We can use true or false also in the sum. True produce 1 and false represents 0. So if I'll write false in place of true, the value will become 1 less. जैसे मैं यहाँ लिख देता हूँ false. So now it is 50. This is the magic of sum function. Okay, now let's see average. Average is a function that is used to count the average of the numbers. Suppose I am writing 5, 8, 9, and I am writing here equal to AVE RAGE average D3 colon D5. So it will produce the average of these numbers 7.3. Next is count function. Count function is used to count the numeric value in a series. Suppose I am writing here equal to count. So how many numbers are there? 1, 2 and 3. So count will produce 3 equal to C3 colon C5. Okay. Again I am writing here, I am using a fresh number here. Okay, 5, 6, 4, 6, 7 equal to count, and I am selecting this range. So it has produced 4 because there are 4 numbers. So this is the role of count function. Count function count the number of entries, okay, those which are number. That means count is used to get the number of entries in a number field in a range or array of number. So this is the count. But suppose if I am writing here any character n, so the count is now counting only 3 because there are 3 numbers only. Suppose I have written here any symbol like star, so the count is only counting 2 numbers because there is only 2 numbers. Now let's see what count a function is doing. Count a means count all. In a range, if I am using count a function, then it will count all numeric as well as textual numbers also. So if I am using count a here, so again it will count 4 because there are 4 characters, 5 star and 7. So count a will count all the characters in a range. This is the difference between count and count a. Count only counts the numeric value, while count a counts all type of values, numeric and text also. Now next function is max. So as its name suggests, max means finding out the maximum value in a range. Suppose these are the number 2, 5, 8, 1 and 4. So if I use a max function, equal to max, and I am selecting a range, so it obviously it will produce the value 8. So this is the use of max function. Now let's see what is max a function. Max a function returns the maximum of a list of argument including text and logical entry. मतलब कि मैक्स ए जो है वो लॉजिकल वैल्यू को भी प्रोसेस कर सकता है. जैसे अगर मैं लिख रहा हूँ इक्वल टू मैक्स, लॉजिकल एंट्रीज ट्रू और फॉल्स होगी. जैसे मैं लिख रहा हूँ 0 एंड ट्रू, दिस इज लॉजिकल वैल्यू ट्रू, तो ये दे रहा है 1 बिकॉज कि ट्रू इज रिजल्ट इनटू 1, तो 0 और 1 में मैक्स क्या होगा, 1 होगा. सो इट इज प्रोड्यूसिंग मैक्स. सो such type of values can be such type of evaluation can be done with the help of max a function. Okay, again I am writing max a 0 and true, so it will produce 1. This is the use of max. Next is mean function. Mean, obviously it is, as its name suggests, it is used to find out the minimum among the number. Suppose here in place of max, if I use mean function, so it will produce 1. Okay, so as its name suggests, mean is used to find out the minimum among the number. And mean a is similar to max a except that it computes the minimum value in place of maximum value. मतलब मीन a जो है वो हमें प्रोड्यूस करता है मिनिमम among the cell among the range of values. Okay, so I am not describing this function. Mean a is very similar to max a. Next is if function. If is a logical function that is used to check the condition. If the condition is true, then it produces one value. If condition is false, produces the second value. For example, if I am writing if 5 is greater than 6, then print a, else the grade is B. So there is a syntactical mistake. Again I am writing equal to if 5 is greater than 6, value should be A or grade should be B. So 5 is not greater than 6, so it is producing B. अगर मैं यहाँ लिख देता हूँ 8 is greater than 6, so what will be the result? It should print grade A. Okay, so this is the function of if function, that it checks the condition. If the condition is true, again I am explaining. I have given three things. The first is a condition. 8 is greater than 6. This is the condition. A is the first value. If the condition is true, then it will print A. If the condition is false, then B will be printed. So if function is taking three things, first is condition, second is the value if true, and third is value if false. So 8 is greater than 6 here, so the condition is true, it will print A. And if the condition will become false, suppose I am giving 4 is greater than 6, I am changing the condition, so it will print B. Similarly, if we can write it here in the range also. अगर मैं ऐसे लिख दूं, if this 2 यानी कि C3, if C3 is greater than C4, then print grade A or print grade B. Semicolon here. So 2 is less than 5, so the condition is false, so it is producing B. I hope these all functions are clear. If you have any doubt, you are free and welcome to discuss.